This is The Blockchain Show. The Blockchain Show is a podcast that demystifies cryptocurrency and distributed ledger technology. You're listening to episode 93, featuring an interview with Bulent Tekmen, the CEO of Colendi, a blockchain and AI credit scoring system focused on the financial inclusion of billions of unbanked and underbanked individuals.
Hello, blockchain fans, and welcome back to another blockchain show interview. And today we've got Bulent from Collendi. Now, I know that you may not have heard of them, but what they're doing is using the blockchain for something which affects us all, and that's our credit scores and understanding how worthy we are to look after money. So, Bulent, I will hand over to you. Tell us about the company and what you're doing.
So it's a pleasure to be with you guys. Hopefully, I'm going to try to explain in a couple of sentences what Colendi is. We are a decentralized credit scoring and microcredit protocol, which delivers the unbanked, underbanked population of around 2.5 billion people in this environment who needs a credit scoring not based on financial footprint. So this is what Collendi tries to solve. We are trying to make sure everyone is accessible through their Colendi ID and Colendi score to a microcredit that anyone in the universe can deliver them any kind of merchant or tools.
Okay, Bulent. So you are doing credit scores. How do you get all that information about people so that you can actually give them a credit score?
So actually, as a matter of fact, today we create a lot of digital footprint through our mobile phone, through our social data, what we do through our daily lives. So this is like the thousands of data points that we take from your mobile phone or your social attributes and attestations. We create an algorithm that gives you a credit scoring. That's definitely a very easy and very easygoing application for you. You don't need to use the underhood technology, which is a sophisticated one, but you just sign on to an app, give a couple of data that we do not store for you. Like we have a lot of things happening through Facebook, Equifax, like those kinds of very interesting use cases today. We do not store any of the data, but we give a credit score for everyone who enroll this application.
Wow. So you're saying my credit score could be affected by how I use Facebook?
Cool. So it's like who you know is who you are. So your network is your network. As a matter of fact, if someone from your Facebook friends is a very credible person and votes for you, then you can have your Samsung Galaxy and whatever it is on 6 installments. So this is like this one. As a matter of fact, it's like definitely tries to solve daily problems that you can definitely have through your classical financial hurdles.
Right. So it's a bit like they were doing they're talking about in China, where people get the credit score based on who they know and their more or less social profile, more than how well they manage money.
As a matter of fact, how we manage money or how we manage our lives differentiates from people to people. And what we want to create is like, to this point, if we can create something that differentiates from goodwill people, from bad actors from the ecosystem, then you have a kind of a very good environment who can definitely support each other without banks that gives us the trust and credibility and also the credit. This way we can use peer-to-peer financing options, or merchants can give you installment shopping opportunities if they know that you are going to repay the thing that you buy, or if you are going to repay the credit that you get from your friends. So this is what we want to establish. There's a trust environment in blockchain, and this is why we put it on Ethereum blockchain. Hopefully, people will create their IDs, create their credit scores, and hopefully there will be a lot of lender and merchant in the platform that people will have a lot of options to get anything they want in their life or anything they need in installments.
So the eventual goal of this will be very much like Nosedive, the episode of Black Mirror. I'm not sure if you've seen it, where everybody's got a score.
I guess we all are aware of this China use case at the moment, the unfinanced guys, and there's a very good article. I guess I read it in MIT Review today or yesterday. If the government has enough data, who needs artificial intelligence or anything else? So they have everything you have in your hand, and it's like when you own this as a centralized and authoritarian or any kind of company, it's like it's gonna be a big headache for everyone in this universe. And as you mentioned in Black Mirror season 3, I guess episode 1, if you got this kind of a score on your own, it makes sense in somehow, but it's like a crazy thing to if someone centralized gives orders to, if this guy can travel to this place, if this guy can buy this one. We want to meritocratize, or this democracy and all the stuff that we create here definitely tries to solve the daily problems that we use every day or we live in every day. And unbanked, underbanked people that are like 2.5 billion people in this, by the way, world, there's a huge potential there. And everyone needs something in a micro credit environment. And this is what we want to solve by means of technology. Hopefully, we have an alpha product that you can try today in Colendi.com. So come and try.
Fabulous. Okay. So I go to Collendi.com. I log in on the website. I download an app to my phone. I give it permission to look at my phone and the applications on my phone. What happens next?
So that's the, I guess, magic happening there. There is your identity. There is your credit score. And you're now opening your every kind of potential to peer-to-peer lending, or any merchant that enrolled in our system can give you installment options through this. So this is like a very interesting day for everyone. This is going to be used by lots of developers all around the world. This is going to be the real sharing economy thing. You know, when we talk about Uber or Airbnb, these are the companies, real private companies, which has billions of dollars of market caps. What we want to establish here is like, we're going to not definitely take the value created through this ecosystem. Like today, a centralized company like Facebook or Uber or Airbnb gets the 60% of the value created in these ecosystems. In our vision, in like this protocol world, which is like the decentralized networks that communicate each other, we belong every protocol to each other a lot of synergy, and this gives friction of a cent or friction of a amount that the owner of the house can share with the renter. And this is why we want to make sure this decentralized environment scales, and this is why we are building these distributed apps on your mobile phones or on your phones, wherever you want to use. And then these are gonna be definitely our daily lives gonna definitely change in the upcoming months, years, dramatically, because we believe this is gonna be a lifestyle for everyone, in every aspect. Like tokenization of everything is coming, and I'm pretty sure that you are also a big fan of this ecosystem. I'm trying to make sure I'm not on the high speed at the moment with my passion and a little bit, I guess, potential of the market is like solving these things for the 2.5 billion people makes us really excited.
Absolutely. So with this application, will it continually keep looking at my applications on my phone? Does it continually update the score, or is this once a month, or how does that update going forward?
This is definitely a periodically, mostly when you want to update it. It's like it's up to you when you want to use it, because we do not want to own your data. We do not want to store your data, or we do not want to track you. At the end of the day, you as the person who uses this ecosystem, this application, or Colendi based applications, you own your data. Nobody else stores it. Nobody else reaches it. So when you want to use something, like you want to buy a new laptop, or you want to buy a sofa to your house, or you want to at least like rent a car for daily, or you want to lend money to a friend. So we are going to be the platform for you to get this decently and definitely without any intermediary, like a bank, like a credit scoring institute that gives you a score, or a POS and a credit card that gives you these kind of other sophistications. What we want to establish is this is going to be a very seamless process through the borrower or the lender. And this is going to be definitely when you go to a store, you're going to be using your phone mostly. And this is what we want to change people's life through. So when you want to use your credit score, you have to update it. But we do not store anything in our servers. This is on the Ethereum blockchain, and we try to be very secret about it. So we have a lot of great partners while achieving this. As well as we are building this in Ethereum blockchain, we also use Enigma protocol for secret smart contracts, which gives definitely the privacy for everyone to at least cover every personal sensitive data to themselves.
So if I want to give you $100, how does that work? If we assume that we've both got the application on our phones.
So this is a very good point. For example, there's a guy who wants to buy something from a merchant, and you are a lender. Like you don't want to put your money on an interest on a bank, and you want to use our platform to help support and also win or get the upside of your money. So this is the platform that you're gonna definitely get in. And if it's your friend, or if it is a nobody that you know, there's a score for him, which gives you the ability to at least give that guy an amount that can be definitely repaid through the system with a smart contract. And this is like you have enormous amount of potential of losing your money if you are going to go to Pakistan or Bangladesh or Indonesia or Turkey and give your money to a person you do have no idea. Rather than that, this is definitely going to be a peer-to-peer platform, but everyone will have their identity on their own, and there is this credit score where we definitely try to differentiate from good actors and bad actors. Hopefully, this is going to be a very long way as our backgrounds, like for the last 2 decades, I'm in fintech ecosystem. My last company was a transactional banking company that I founded, and we had 2.5 million active users who were unbanked, underbanked. And when you definitely try to solve a problem that exists in lots of countries, an enormous amount of the population, this is a big and hard game. I guess we are all on the same page on that part.
You know, something that caught my eye is the artificial intelligence integration. So I was hoping you could speak a little bit to our audience about AI and how it fits in with the blockchain here.
So I guess, again, another hot topic that we might have an analogy for, like a Black Mirror or any kind of newly generated content, like Upgrade, the movie that I watched a couple of days ago. These are the things that we might be afraid at the moment, but the AI part or the machine learning part especially is a very profound part that we worked for the last couple of years in our algorithm. This is going to be the, I guess, most sophisticated part of this platform, because we create these kind of algorithms that depends on artificial intelligence. There you have to have supervised or at least enough data to create this bad actor and good actor things. And what we want to establish is like, if you want to use our application in Latin America or in Asia, dynamics change, and there are lots of data points that you need to be aware. And this is gonna be definitely hard to find the right metrics to use, find the right data points to definitely to look. So what we establish here is like a lot of interesting part as we use our daily lives, the face recognition stuff, or kind of lots of other voice recognition parts. We use AI in scoring algorithms. So we definitely find the similar people to the people that we scored before, and their behavioral attributes and attestations. And through their digital footprints, we definitely have a scoring algorithm runs on an AI. And hopefully, this will definitely solve a lot of the headaches for the bad actor and good actor part.
Okay, I'm still trying to get my head around lending you money. So if I've got this app, I can check your credit score with the app before I lend you money. Can I lend you money with something like PayPal, and that's monitored via the application, so that if you don't pay me back, that affects your credit score?
Definitely a good point that we are gonna work on. Today, PayPal is not our partner, or we do not integrate our ecosystem with PayPal, but a lot of other payment gateways are embedded to our system, and we'll see a lot of more coming. And definitely, PayPal also will be added to our Colendi app as a fiat gateway, because we believe this is gonna be a decentralized platform on your data part. But today we use fiat currency like dollars, TLs, or ruble in every daily methodological way. So this is gonna be a long way for all of us to, I guess, cover.
So when is the application going to be available?
We are gonna be on the mainnet in December this year. Today we are in alpha stage. We are using every aspect of our app through our alpha users. We have more than 10,000 at the moment on testnet. We are developing day by day, inch by inch.
That's fantastic. That'd be really, really interesting to see. And I know you can't answer this question fully, but who are the people that are supporting you? Who are the people investing money into this? Is it the traditional banking industry, or is it the future technology industry that are behind you and helping you push forward?
Actually, we have been funded by a couple of very great minds in this ecosystem in fintech area, mostly who knows what we want to crack and what we want to solve. Like a couple of venture guys are also onboarded, but these are all definitely not old existing financial ecosystem guys. These are gonna be the, I guess, game changers of this next generation. And what we want to establish through our model is we want our community to own the network value, our partners, our merchants, our lenders, our borrowers. So this is why we want this to be definitely a decentralized, definitely on a very efficient distributed app. So hopefully you'll see when we have a couple of million in a couple of hopefully quarters, because we believe what we have done so far makes sense for people who wants to use it. And when we reach this, like today, 10,000, maybe in a couple of months, we're going to be 100,000 and then 1 million. And what we want to solve is 1 billion people's problem. So hopefully those are the guys who are going to definitely get the upside of the Colendi, because Colendi as company won't be a centralized classical technology startup that you have, which goes to an IPO or sold to a company. This is going to be the protocol for the community.
Yes, I've looked at the website, and I think you've got most hairstyles and beards you could possibly have in your team at the moment. So it looks like quite a varied team, and that's good. So whereabouts are you based, or are you a virtual company?
I have two very interesting offices, one in Shenzhen, China, one in Istanbul, Turkey, and the headquarters is in Zug, Switzerland. Hopefully, we're going to come to US in 2019. So we are going to be in a couple of continents.
Excellent, excellent. Well, let us know when you come over to the US. That'll be very interesting. And have you met much resistance from anybody during the incubation cycle for bringing this to the market?
We have great partners, great advisors, great supporters so far. We are working with Consensus team. They supported us really good. The Token Founder team is enormously productive on our way. We learned a lot on this way. For the last 2 years, we are developing Colendi, but for the last year, we are working with Consensus and Token Founder teams, which supported us in an enormous way. We are working with Price Guys as our legal advisors. We love them. We have a lot of names that I cannot pronounce at the moment, but you will see in a couple of months that there will be a lot of good guys.
Excellent. And how do the people listening at home get involved? They look at the website. Is there any early launch? Can you get on the testing program? What can people do today before the application actually comes out in December?
Hopefully they will gonna visit and love us, and hopefully they will join our alpha product launch, and then we will definitely try to do our best to give them what they want in their country in a global operation, hopefully in the first quarter of 2019. So I'm pretty sure that you have enormous great community. So I love to meet them in Telegram channel. We are very online company. We are very open company in Twitter or in anywhere they can find us. They can ask us, and please come visit us at Colendi.com.
Fabulous. I've looked at the website and it does look pretty comprehensive. It does outline the process, what you're trying to achieve. And like I said, you've got the rogues gallery of everybody that works there as well, which is also good. And it seems like you've got a great future. It sounds like something which it is really needed, and it makes sense to use the blockchain for this.
Hopefully. Thanks for the kind words. Thanks for the kind words, and hope to solve a big problem that we see, and hopefully when I come to US, would love to see you in person too. But as a matter of fact, this distributed world needs these kind of enormously open and hopefully scalable solutions.
Absolutely. So which countries are you working on at the moment? I'm thinking that we've got listeners all around the world. Which listeners would be best to go to your website and join the Alpha program?
The best part would be, I guess, through Colendi.com and Twitter account are the most updated parts that you can get the latest info and the latest waiting list for Colendi. And I guess Telegram is the most lively environment we have.
Excellent, excellent. So I can see behind your wall you've got massive project plans and books. It's amazing. So tell me, what's this company going to be doing in 5 years' time? What do you envisage the future being?
Actually, what we hope and what we dream is like when we have 1 billion users in the Colendi platform as lenders, borrowers, and merchants, this is going to be something that changed the world in a better way. And hopefully, we definitely try to be very humble on this part, because Colendi will never be a double-digit billion-dollar company. This is going to be open, and that's definitely going to be a network value that we are going to create. And hopefully, people will gain from this.
Who's your biggest competitor?
We don't say competitor, but trying to solve this problem in a better way. We have a couple of centralized competitors. One is Affirm, a max leveraging company, lovely one. Tala is another one, centralized guy. We have a couple of decentralized potential guys. But what we try to solve in this place is becoming a protocol for every developer in this ecosystem, is something that we imagine every day. And this is how we're gonna reach a billion users through their knowledge, their skill, and this is gonna be the collaborative way of doing business. And hopefully, this compounds knowledge and skill set will make us more successful than when we have this support on this community.
Fantastic. Fabulous. I think that's given our listeners a great understanding. And if you want to go to Colendi.com, it's spelled COLENDI.com. Go there, have a look. It's interesting. It's got a lot of information there, and it's very easy to navigate, which is good. And I like the fonts you're using as well. So one final question. So you're pioneering this, you're going forward and creating your application in December. What keeps you awake at night? What worries you?
Actually, what worries us is if we cannot deliver the things on time. This is the only thing that we hate to see. So we work very hard. Today, it's like 8:30 and all the team is in the office and they are trying to crack it down. They are trying to build something. And hopefully without speculation, with definitely hard work and definitely execution, we will gain the community's trust and support.
Fabulous. Well, I hope our listeners go to the website, find out more. And no doubt we shall speak to you later this year or January next year after your application's gone live. I'm going to be signing up, so I shall see what's happening with the application. Thank you so much for your time, Bulent. It's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you.
It's a pleasure, Ian. Thanks for your time again, and hope to see you in Colendi ecosystem soon.
Absolutely. Look forward to it and see you in the US in 2019.
Take care, man. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. And thank you all for listening all the way to the end of the podcast. Please remember to click subscribe on however you get your podcasts. Tell your friends, your family, and bore your colleagues as well about the Blockchain Show. We have had a lot of fun with some of the blockchain episodes over the summer. So please have a look at some of our back catalogue. It's also quite interesting. And of course, leave us your reviews and your feedback. And we do love your feedback, because without your feedback, then we can't make the show better and we can't serve you better, because we do this just to spread the good news about blockchain and how it's being used out there in the wild. So thank you for downloading. Look us up on the website, theblockchainshow.com. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and even Minds. And if you don't know what Minds is, we've got an episode about that in the back catalogue. So, thank you. This has been Ian. And until the next one, have a very, very good day. Thank you.
To learn more, visit theblockchainshow.com.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Cool. Yeah. Yep. You got it. Bye-bye. Cheers.